Welcome to IELTS preparation course, video number 2, titled IELTS test format. IELTS measures your performance of the language for skills, writing, reading, speaking, and listening. IELTS scores 9 points. The average of the 4 sections is taken to know your total overall band score. Number 1, listening test format. 30 minutes to listen plus 10 minutes to answer, so the total time of the test is 40 minutes. Listening test has 4 sections. Section number 1 is a conversation between two speakers in a social or semi-official context. Section 2 is a talk by a single speaker based on a non-academic situation. Section number 3 is a conversation with up to 4 speakers based on academic topics or course-related situations. Section number 4 is a university-style lecture or talk. Here we have some notes to consider. The listening test is the first part of the examination that takes place at the beginning of the day. It consists of 4 recorded sections. There are 10 questions in each section, and each question carries 1 mark. You hear each recording once only, so you must understand what you are being asked to do in each question. You are given time to read the question in each part before you listen. Write all your answers on the question paper as you listen. The test takes about 30 minutes. After the recording has finished, you have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Moving on to reading test format, which is 60 minutes long. Number A, academic reading module. The test has 3 reading passages, and each of the passages is accompanied by a set of 13 or 14 questions. The passages will be written in a variety of different styles. Generally, passage 1 is more descriptive text, while passages 2 and 3 are discursive and contain some argument. Each passage may have more than 1 type of question. You may be asked to find detailed information in a passage to complete sentences. You may have to identify views within a passage. You may have to complete a diagram or chart. Moving on to number B, general training reading. The test has 3 sections. Section 1 contains 2 or more texts based on social situations. Section 2 contains 2 texts based on work or course-related situations. Section 3 contains 1 text that tests general reading comprehension. The question types are similar to those in the academic module. Moving on to number 3, which is writing test format, 60 minutes long. Number A, academic writing, which is a discussion or an argumentative essay. Task 1, 15 to 20 minutes. You are given a task based on some graphic or pictorial information. You are expected to write a summary of the information provided in at least 150 words. Task 2, 40 to 45 minutes. You are expected to produce a written argument on a given topic and organize your answer clearly, giving some examples to support your points. You have to write at least 250 words. Moving on to general training writing. Task 1, you always have to write a letter based on a situation described to you in the task. You are expected to write a letter in not less than 150 words. Task 2, it's an essay based on a given topic. You are expected to write at least 250 words. Moving on to number 4, which is speaking test format, 11 to 14 minutes long. And here we have the description and interaction of each of the 3 parts. Part 1 is an introduction and interview that takes 4 to 5 minutes. You will have the chance to speak on familiar topics. The examiner will ask you a number of straightforward questions about yourself and about familiar topics. You should find them easy to answer to overcome your nerves or stress. Part 2 is a short talk that takes 3 to 4 minutes. You will be asked to talk for 1 or 2 minutes on a topic chosen by the examiner. You will have 1 minute to prepare, and then you will have to speak on the topic without stopping. The topic will be based on your personal experiences and feelings. Your talk should be lively and interesting. Part 3 is a two-way discussion that takes 4 to 5 minutes. You will be asked more abstract questions linked to the topic introduced in Part 2. You will be encouraged to discuss them more fully. You should support your discussion or point of view appropriately. You should give longer replies than you did to the Part 1 questions.